Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rikak Wadash. I would like to give double honors to the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel to this day, who taught me this truth. And I would like to say shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath that's believing on this truth and that's seeking their salvation at the hands of Yahawah and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. I would like to say shalom. So today, I want to go into a quick video and speak on how this is where we're at concerning prophecy, where the nations, starting off with Esau, Edom, is being prepped for judgment, and where the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but we're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, starting off with the elect, is being prepped for salvation, is being prepped for rulership, and Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is beginning to pull back the captivity that we're currently in, all right? And getting right into it, we're going to start off in the book of Joel, chapter 3. All right, and the headline reads, the nations will be judged. See, that's a promise, okay? So no shucking, jiving coon will be able to get Esau, Edom out of his punishment. It tells you how the family of Esau, Edom has a judgment that they cannot remove their neck from. It tells you in the book of Nahum, which we'll go to, 1, starting at verse 2, okay? The Most High is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies, okay? The top adversary, the top enemy of the nation of Israel in our power is Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. And guess what? Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi has a reservation of wrath, has a reservation of judgment for this goddamn devil, okay? And all nations, because you have to truly understand that all nations have played a critical role in the downfall of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But somehow, some way, okay, these coon-ass jakes think that they're going to get this devil out of their judgment. Somehow, some way, by joining forces, okay, joining hand in hand with self-proclaimed white man, he's going to be removed from his judgment, okay? And that's not biblical prophecy, all right? Let's continue on. Verse 3, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. So all these deals you done made with this goddamn devil, Jake, guess what, okay? It's not going to make a difference, okay? It's not going to make a difference. The best thing for you to do is repent, turn back, because Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is getting ready to speak in his wrath, okay? Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is getting ready to speak in his wrath, all right? The Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the cloud and in the storms and the clouds of the dust of his feet. So going back to the book of Joel 3, okay, starting at 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Okay, that's speaking about all 12 tribes. Okay, this is where we're at concerning prophecy, where Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is getting ready to turn back the captivity of Judah and of Jerusalem. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah chapter 30 and 3. It says, okay, the headline reads, deliverance from captivity promised. Okay, once again, this is a promise, okay, concerning the future of the nation of Israel. Okay, this is our last captivity. All right, as it tells you in Lamentations, this devil will no more carry thee away into captivity. We'll get that next. Okay, Isaiah 40, where it tells you that the punishment of our iniquity has been accomplished. All right, we'll get all of that. Let's read. Deliverance from captivity promise. This is Jeremiah 30 and 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah. Once again, all 12 tribes. And see, that's what these people truly don't understand, that the throne of David is getting ready to be established in the earth, okay? And it's going to be all tribes, coming together as one, okay? And Yahawashi is going to start off with the elect of the nation of Israel, okay? 2/3 are going to be cut off, okay? And then they'll be reborn into a righteous kingdom, all right? And no one is going to be brought into this covenant except the Israelites, all right? You're not going to wiggle an Edomite into the covenant, into this new covenant, okay? You're not going to wiggle a Moab into this new covenant, all right? They're getting ready to be servants and handmaids in the kingdom of heaven for 1,000 years, all right? But after that, will they get to enjoy a righteous rulership? Yes, indeed. Will Esau, Edom be able to enjoy a righteous rulership? Hell no. This nigga's getting ready to be eradicated out of the earth. All right. This is where we at concerning prophecy. Let's read again. This is Jeremiah 30:3. For lo, if the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah. Saith the Lord, I will cause them to return to the land that I've given to their fathers, and they shall possess it. All right. What is that? Isaiah 14. Continuing on. And these are the words that I spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. All right. These are the words that was spake concerning all 12 tribes. Okay. We're getting ready to go home. We're getting ready to go home. Let's get Lamentations 4:21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through into thee. See, we're in the time where Yahawashi is about to pass that cup of lamentations, mourning, and woes. Okay, the cup of calamity. Okay, the cup of distress, the cup of slavery, ultimately. Okay, unto Esau, Edom, and the other nations. All right, what is that? Psalm 75. See, what Esau, Edom don't understand. He thinks he's going to upset prophecy, but Yahawashi is the one that sets up rulers in the earth. All right, Psalm 75, which we'll grab next. All right, the punishment of thine iniquity. Let's read it again in verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. Okay, and that's what we continue to tell Jake. Repent, turn back. Okay, remove yourself from this goddamn devil. All right. We're in the time of judgment. We're in the time where Yahawashi is getting ready to speak in wrath. We're in the time where we need to cleave onto our power, because at the end of the day, though it's getting ready to get dark out here, we have something to look forward to. Yahawashi has an expected end for the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. All right. This is our last captivity. All right. And this been the worst. But this is our absolute last captivity that we're going to have to suffer. All right. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Let's go to Psalm 75 just to prove what we said. Okay, Yahawashi is the one that sets up rulers in the earth. And we're coming into the time where he's getting ready to set his son upon his throne, as it tells you in Psalms 2, which we'll grab that. All right, Psalm 75 and 5. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. Okay, and see, we see this devil speaking with a stiff neck in these last days. Somehow he's going to set up a pseudo blessing in the earth. Somehow he's going to upset prophecy. Somehow he's going to bring the world into this digital technological prison, okay, where he's going to rule in the energy of Satan. Guess what? That's going to be upset. Tells you in the book of Job, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be put in straits. This goddamn devil's getting ready to be put in a place of difficulty, okay, and he's going to be thrown head first into captivity. That's the only thing this devil has to look forward to. All right. This is where we're at concerning prophecy. All right. We got two major prophecies on the horizon, which once again, the MOTB have to be implemented. Okay, and then this third world war have to break out into a breakout where it's going to reach a thermonuclear level. All right, and that's when our Lord is going to show up on the scene. All right, we're lifting up our heads, okay, looking into the skies, because guess what? Our redemption is drawing nigh. That's what the elect is looking forward to. We're not looking forward to being over here in America, Babylon the Great for 40, 50 more years. We're not looking forward to seeing our sons and daughters graduate from Esau Edom's colleges, high schools, where they have indoctrinated our kids to be fucking slaves. Hell no. We're ready for Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi, okay, to break them clouds, okay, and to remove us from this goddamn wicked ass kingdom, this harsh ass captivity. That's where we at concerning prophecy. Let's read again. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High Yahawah is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Okay, he's getting ready to put down Esau Edom, the basis of man. Okay, he's getting ready to set his king, his son, upon the throne. Okay, in the earth. All right, and once again, we're gonna have to get Psalms 2. All right. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and set up of another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup. The wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. So no way will this devil get away. Okay, no how, no way. This the whole family of Esau Edom has a judgment, has a punishment that they cannot remove their neck from. All right, and we understand once again, all nations have played a critical role in the downfall of the nation of Israel, and that's why they're going to go into captivity. But no one has done us the way these goddamn Edomites have done us, and that's why they're getting ready to receive the worst judgment known to man. Okay, the worst judgment known to man. This is Psalms chapter 2. And we'll start up at verse 1 and read down into it. Why do the heathen rage? Okay, why do the heathen rage? These heathen are raging in these last days. Okay, once again, they want to set up a pseudo blessing in the earth. They want to somehow upset prophecy. They want to eradicate the nation of Israel out of the earth. They want the nation of Israel to be forgotten about. Okay, they want to bring everyone into this technological prison. They want to put a C-hip up in your right hand or in your left hand or in your forehead. Okay. They want to play God upon earth, and it's not going to happen. Once again, you're the basis of men, and Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is getting ready to show you that you're nothing but a mere mortal, okay? You're nothing but a mere mortal. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, saying against his anointed. Okay, let's read that again. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Okay, Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is about to have these devils in derision. Okay, in the fullness of their sufficiency, they shall be put in straits. Okay, they're going to get but so far concerning their NWO. They're going to get but so far in setting up their technological prison upon earth. They're going to get but so far in playing God upon earth. Okay, Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is getting ready to shut this bitch down. All right. Then shall he speak unto them in wrath. Okay, that's how Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is getting ready to speak, okay, to these heathens in the earth. Okay, also 2/3 in his wrath. Once again, the heathens will be judged. Okay. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king, speaking about Yahawashi, upon the holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Once again, Isaiah 14. Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi is going to once choose Israel again. Okay, and guess what? These heathen are going to be servants and handmaids in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. And guess what? Yahawashi is getting ready to break up the spoils with his little bros. All right? We're going to be rulers in the kingdom of heaven too, Lord willing. All right? Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possessions. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessels. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. That's what the hopeful elect is doing. Kiss the Son. All right. Once again, the hopeful elect is kissing, okay, the Son, worshiping Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, because there's no way to get to the Father without going through the Son. All right. And that's why a lot of these Israelites getting ready to be destroyed. They don't want to worship Yahawashi. Okay. You can't get to the Father without going through the Son. Once again, kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. And the hopeful elect is putting their trust in Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. So going back to the book of Joel, chapter 3, let's read again. Once again, nations will be judged. This is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations. So while Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is getting ready to turn back our captivity, this is what he's getting ready to do to all nations. I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, okay, Yahawah Shaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my lands. Okay, and we see that, you know, played out real time. Okay, the land of Israel is parted amongst all these heathens. Okay, as it tells you in Luke chapter 21. Matter of fact, we'll just get it. Okay, how our land is being trodden underfoot by these Gentiles. Okay, but we're coming quickly into the time of the Gentiles, where the time of the Gentiles is getting ready to be fulfilled, as it says. Let's read. Right here, Luke 21, and we'll just jump into it at 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. That is biblical prophecy. All right. The nation of Israel, okay, were led away captive into all nations. Okay. It's in the curses. It's happened. It was fulfilled. All right. And just as the curses was fulfilled, guess what? The blessings are getting ready to be fulfilled. And no one is going to be able to partake in the blessings of the nation of Israel except for the Israelites. You're not going to squeeze Esau into the new covenant. This nigga's getting ready to go to work. Okay. They shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. And we're quickly approaching that time where the time of the Gentiles will be fulfilled. All right. So as we will read in Joel 3, okay, and 2 again, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my lands. Okay, and we understand the lands are parted and we are scattered. All right, and they shall cast lots for my people, and they have cast lots for my people, and they have given a boar for a harlot and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink. Yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, speaking about them stinking ass Hamites, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will return your recompense upon your own head. And this is why: because ye have taken my silver and my gold, speaking about the children of Israel, and have carried into your temple my goodly pleasant things. The children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold to the Grecians. And we always go to the book of Amos chapter 1 and 9, okay, where it tells you the same exact things, but it say they have sold us into the hands of Edom, okay, speaking about the self-proclaimed white man. So when you read that word Grecians right there, speaking about the self-proclaimed white man, the Esau, Edom, all right, that ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the places whither ye have sold them, and return your recompense upon your own head. And that's what's getting ready to happen. Yahawashi is getting ready to return return this recompense upon your own head. Let's grab the book of Isaiah 43. All right. He's getting ready to raise the nation of Israel up from everywhere you have scattered us. All right. Let's read this. It says, Israel redeemed. Okay. And who is our redeemer? It will be none other than Yahawashi. That's our redeemer. Okay. And guess what? Our redeemer is strong. All right. No way, no how you're going to be able to stop the second coming. No way, no how you're going to be able to fight against Yahawashi. That's why he done made a branch of the military called the Space Force, because he know he's getting ready to fight Yahawashi. Okay, that's biblical prophecy. All right. So as he's destroying the armies of the earth, he's going to be delivering the elect. All right. Israel redeemed. This is Isaiah 43, starting at verse 5. It says, fear not, for I am with thee. Okay, speaking about the hopeful elect in these times. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. All right. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the end of the earth. Okay, because this is going to be a global deliverance. Okay, Yahawashi is getting ready to raise us up out of the places where we were scattered. Okay, let's go back to Joel. Chapter 3 and 7. It says, behold, I will rise them out of the places whether ye have sold them. I will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. So the same hell you have put on us, guess what? You about to receive double, as it tells you in the book of Revelation chapter 18. Give it to them double. Okay, fill it to the cup. Matter of fact, let's get that. You're getting ready to receive double for everything you have done unto us. This Revelation chapter 18, it says Babylon is fallen. And guess what? Babylon is indeed fallen, and this place is not going to be healed. Okay, we're going to jump down to just getting straight to the point. Verse 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Once again, that this is going to be when the elect is delivered. What is that? Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers, shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, into the indignation of the Lord be overpassed. Okay. Yahawashi is getting ready to judge the earth and deliver the elect. Okay. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity. Reward her. This is the point. Even as she has rewarded you, double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she has filled, fill her double. So Esau even getting ready to get a double shot of captivity, a double shot of work. Okay, this is going to be the worst captivity known to man, and he's going to have to drink. He's going to have to drink the dregs of this cup. Okay, going back to Joel 3. All right, jumping in there at verse 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. All right, and we see biblical prophecy playing out real time. War is being prepared. Okay, right before our face. Prepare war. All right. Proclaim ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So as we see, everyone is putting their resources into war. Okay. Once again, it said, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hook into spears. Okay. Continuing on, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither, cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Okay, Yahawashi is getting ready to judge all the heathen. Okay, and Esau's just going to get the worst part of it. Okay, all the heathen round about. All right. Verse 13, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Okay, we're at the time where Yahawashi is getting ready to put in that sickle. All right, come get ye down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, and for their wickedness is great. Multitude, multitude in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord, Yahawashi is near, in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord, Yahawashi shall also roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people. Okay, starting off with the elect and the strength of the children of Israel. Okay, so our hope is in Yahawashi, and we'll end right here. Isaiah chapter 51. Okay, starting at verse 5. It says, my righteousness is near, my salvation is going forth. Okay, it says, my righteousness is near and my salvation is going forth, and my arm shall judge the people. Speaking about Yahawashi. Yahawashi is the arm of the Lord. Okay, shall judge the people, and the owl shall await upon me, and my arm and on mine arm shall they trust. Lift up your eyes to heaven and look upon the earth beneath, for the heaven shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and the righteousness shall not be abolished. Okay, so at the end of the day, salvation is coming for the elect. Okay, and punishment, judgment, captivity is coming for Esau, Edom, and the other nations. All right, once again, it's time. Okay, we're in the time where Yahawashi is getting ready to judge the nations and bring back our captivity. All right, this is where we're at concerning prophecy. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Rekah Kwadash. Double honors to the head apostles and elders. Shalom to all the Akim and the Akwaf. Shalom.